Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your belated February 2017 Love and Romance reading. Alright. So, first off, key word here is risk-taking. And we'll kind of go into why that seems to be standing out to me. But first off, it sort of seems like you're in a very kind of not the best state of mind right now. You know, the way this card is, it shows somebody that looks kind of sick. He's kind of green looking, so keep that in mind. But if you think of the traditional tarot deck, the Rider-Waite deck, you're confronted with the image of a stone sarcophagus, and the lid has been carved into like a man just lying there praying. And so what this card is about is taking that time, that retreat away from worldly affairs to gather your thoughts and to recharge and to rest and to allow your mental energy to settle, because otherwise, you know, it leads to physical instability and, you know, all other sorts of chaos. We know what happens when our minds run amok, right? We overthink everything. So what I'm getting here is that you have just gone through some very unstable transitioning sort of period in your life. With the Six of Swords, you might have just moved. You also could be in the process of moving. You could also just be in contemplation of making a move, or just some sort of change in routine, some sort of change in the status quo. And that's probably a big reason why you're starting to feel this way. You're starting to feel like you need to just lay down and, you know, close the curtains and close the door and put your headphones in and cut the world out for a little bit, because it's starting to wear you down. The plus side is that it seems like you have a very complementary partnership sort of energy. Just, you know, you have the Two of Cups as the bridge card between you and your partner. So it's a very mutually fulfilling and empowering relationship. You give each other strength to face the world. And what I'm getting here is that where you're kind of lost in some very chaotic mental energies that are just driving you crazy, your partner is bringing in some very stable and comforting earth type energies. Maybe they are helping you to feel like it's okay to come out of your turtle shell. It's okay for you to be thankful for what's around you. Be thankful for the life that you have. Be grateful for the amount of work and the amount of time that it's taken to get you to where you are right at this moment. And your partner kind of helps you see that a little bit. Kind of helps you take you out of your head and back into the practical reality of things. And that's very comforting for you. And at the same time, you offer them a sense of reality, of another sort of reality, you know, something that they don't always think about, because they're always, don't know what that is. I think it's a motorcycle or something. Anyways, it sort of seems like where this person this person seems to always be acting, always seems to be working in the material world, whether that's actually working. Maybe they're the primary financial supporter for this situation. But where they are that type of person, you're the person that thinks things through. You're the person that gets the lists done. You're the organizer and the idea person. They're the doer, the carrier out of your ideas. And, you know, that's a good balance. For those of you that don't have a partnership at the moment, it sort of seems like you might be attracting that into your life. Or maybe there is already somebody in your life that offers this sort of energy, and maybe not necessarily in a romantic sense, but they have a certain counterbalancing effect on you, and it's very comforting. And I feel like if you're going through some struggles right now, connect with that person. Hopefully you know who that person is, that we can personify them with the Lady of Jade here, or the Lady of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign, typically an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. My mind blanked there. So if you know a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn who kind of has this effect on you, you know, connect with them a little bit. Spend a little extra time with them, because I feel like in the same way that you will get comfort out of being with them, they will get comfort of being exposed to your ideas and your thoughts, and it'll inspire them somehow. And going back to why I said risk-taking, this could be maybe whatever endeavor you've embarked on that's kind of leaving you feeling a little unstable. Maybe that was a big risk to take, and it's kind of, you know, it seems like it's thrown everything up in the air, so now you're just kind of like, I need to stop and hold on to things for a little bit because I'm in free fall right now. And, you know, that's fine. It's fine to acknowledge the fact that you feel this way, but it's also important that you connect with the energy that is actually grounded in reality and see what's actually going on, and get out of your head and stop thinking so much about things, and allow yourself to be open to being open and being open to enjoying your material circumstances, even if they're not the greatest, even if you're not in the best sense physically that you might be. Maybe your physical health is lacking, or maybe you're on the streets, or maybe you don't have food to feed your children or have on your plate at night. You know, whatever it may be, you know, take stock of the things that are there to be grateful for, like being grateful for the fact that you have a family, or the fact that you have a job, or the fact that you do have a meal to eat every night, or, you know, just being grateful. Gratitude is the sort of energy that attracts more things to be grateful for into your life. So hold that state of being, hold on to gratitude always. It will always shine if you let it, okay? And it will guide you through life. You know, I always quote John 9 because her music just so well articulates some deep truths. But in one of her songs, Gratitude, she says, "Gratitude is fuel for the actions that I partake in. So in doing what I love, I get to keep it all." So think about what that means, you know. If you do something that you love, you know, you always have a reason to be grateful, and you probably are walking in a state of gratitude. And, you know, that is fuel to continue doing what you love. And, you know, allow that sort of energy to get you out of this mental rut, whatever that is, whatever you're thinking about, you know, let it go, and just be present. Be present with every moment, and stop taking yourself away and creating negative futures where there are none, okay? That's not going to get you anywhere. And you know that. And your partner knows that. For those of you that are single, don't necessarily have a person that embodies the traits that I was describing, you know, again, it seems kind of like somebody is coming into your life, with the Two of Cups and with the Wheel of Fortune, I don't know, and with Justice also there. So it's only a matter of time before this sort of healthy polarization type of relationship comes into your life and kind of offers you a fresh perspective. You know, kind of offers, the opposite sort of energy that you bring into the world. You know, yours is a sort of, you know, you're an air element, so obviously your energy is very dispersed and always moving, and the earth is very stable, unmoving, and the word I'm getting is reliable. So, welcoming that sort of energy into your life, even if it means not necessarily going into a partnership, but just going out and connecting with nature, I feel will be a very, very helpful for you, and helpful to get that sort of chaotic energy grounded and out of you, so you can focus on things that actually matter and things that are really important. And the things that you love, most importantly. Those are the important things. Okay, on another avenue that this could take is maybe this could also be a divorce of some sort going on, where one person is trying to take all of the material assets and leave the other person with none, and so it's kind of just a lot of crap going on right now that's bugging you, and you're just kind of like in a state of like, I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna get away from this, I don't even want to think about this right now, I'm gonna lose my mind, I'm gonna pull my hair out, whatever it may be. You know, just it'll be okay. You know, if you're going through this process of divorce and you end up losing everything as a result of it, you know, good riddance. Say good riddance to all that crap. You don't need it. You don't need any of it. Let it go and use this as an opportunity to be more free with your life. You know, go, if you've always wanted to travel the world, go and travel the world. Stop holding yourself back. If you've, you know, I realize I'm kind of going off on a tangent, not really discussing relationships, but obviously the number one thing that I try to push into people with regards to these love and romance readings is that you can have the most wonderful person there as your partner, and it still will not fulfill you if you haven't found that place that fulfills you from within. You know, trying to fill the void that's within the human spirit with things that are outside of yourself, that includes physical objects or other people or experiences, whatever the case, whatever it is, you will never fill that void with outside things. You have to fill it from within. You have to be your own best friend first and foremost. The relationship with yourself is the number one most important relationship, and it will affect every relationship outside of yourself in your life, okay? So just acknowledging that and empowering yourself and accepting yourself and not beating yourself up and not, you know, beating yourself over the head with all of your shortcomings and all of the things that you did wrong, all of the things that you could have done or that you could have done better. You know, stop wallowing in victimhood, stop wallowing in, you know, regrets. You know, be more practical. And not in the sense of just blindly go to work and, you know, just cut everything else out and just work. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying pay attention to what life really is. Not what you think life should be, not what somebody else thinks your life should be, but what your life is. You know, if you have family around you, be grateful that they're there. If you have a roof over your head, be grateful for that. If you aren't in the best circumstances, you know, I guarantee you 100% there is some little jewel in your life experience that is there that you can be grateful for. Some little blessing that is there to remind you that there is still light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. You know, I can go off on a whole other tangent, but I've got to end this here because I won't be able to upload if this gets much longer. So I hope that this answered any questions that you might have had. I hope it brings you a little bit more self-empowerment and a little bit more confidence in yourself and in your romantic dealings. I wish you the best, Aquarius, and I will see you soon, okay? Take care and much love.